Mr. Wolf, you're awake. Welcome back. It's a beautiful day. So, how are you feeling? Good. Well, I wouldn't try and run a marathon anytime soon, but other than that, overall, I'd say... Well, your vitals are good. Your teeth look good. Your eyes look very good. You are a good-looking fella, Mr. Wolf. A good-looking fella. I can see why you became an actor. You're one of these that lights up the room even when the lights are off and the shades are pulled and there's a piece of tape covering the little red light on the carbon monoxide detector. The entertainment industry has definitely missed you since you've been in here, Mr. Wolf. I'm not saying these other people can't act. They just don't have that, whatever it is, that thing, you know? Anyway, I have got a stack of autograph requests from the staff when you're feeling up to it. The things these people want you to put your signature on. Oh, don't worry. I told them no body parts.
That costs extra.
It does?
No, I'm kidding.
Ha! Good one. Yes, of course. Let's see what you did there. Anyway, I'm going to keep you hooked up to the fluids for the time being. I want you to drink as much water as you possibly can. Okay? Oh, and we're going to get going on your physical therapy ASAP. Whoa there, Superman. I told you. You all right? You've got to take it slow. Don't overdo it. You've been... Well, anyway. How's your appetite?
You know, I'm a little...
Peckish?
Hungry.
Hungry? Oh, hungry is much better than peckish. Not as good as ravenous or famished, but... Oh, here, I see in your chart you like that sushi place in Beverly Hills, the one on Rodeo. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that place closed. I will see if I can find an equivalent.
Knock, knock! There he is! How you doing, Charlie? Oh, I got a message saying somebody was up and alert and ready to rock and roll. Hey, you look good. You look great even. Get this man a close-up. Oh, how you doing, Doc? I'm Winnie. I'm Mr. Wolf's agent. Yeah, that's not my real name, of course. People just call me that because I win things. I'm a winner. You know, sometimes they type accidentally whiner, and I know they didn't mean it intentionally, so I try not to take it personally.
We've met
Have we?
several times.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I have 6 clients on various long-running medical dramas and another 12 in different medical facilities around the country. So it's a lot to keep track of. Here's my card. Oh, Charlie! Charlie! You really do look good considering. Oh, hey. Oh, can I do this? Will I catch?
Cancer?
No.
It doesn't work that way.
Look at him. Look at him, the Wolf of Westwood. Woo! See, I wanted to call him the Hammer. Then he'd be the Hammer of Hollywood. I was outvoted, what do I know? But I think it sounds good, don't you? Oh, look at that complexion and the hair and all those eyes. Ba-ba-boom. What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? We're friends, aren't we, Charlie? You wound me, sir. I came here because I was worried about you. I respect you. You are and always have been my number one priority. I say that to Tom Cruise, but I don't mean it.
You look different.
Well, I'm mortal after all. I'm not, I don't have the genes of a god like yourself. I mean, there is no way I could have gone through what you have gone through and look as good as you do. Yeah, your hair. Oh, yeah, well, should he be standing up? Huh? Hey, should you be standing up? It used to be graying. I had a salt and pepper thing going for a little while, and then it all turned gray, and then it eventually all fell out. So I got this. Yeah, it's a fake. They say it's hypoallergenic and I think made of dolphin hair, but I don't know. I could be wrong about the last thing. Yeah.
Also, your glasses.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You didn't used to wear glasses, did you?
these are just for distance.
Do you want me to tell him?
No, I'm kind of working up to it. You can't just drop this on somebody, I, Doc, am a people person. And that means I know how people work. And I know how this guy works specifically. You have to be delicate.
Steven!
What? Oh my God. But that's my real name and I don't like it. Do you want to sit down?
No!
Okay, well, there's no way to say this without just, woo. So, hey, since we're friends and I respect you, I'm just you have been on ice for about 13 years.
12 years, 8 months, 5 days, and 11 and a half hours.
What she said. Yeah. Look, I know we had a party for you at 10 years. Yes, it was very tasteful, no strippers, I know you don't like that sort of thing.
Hold on. Back up. I don't understand. You said I've been what?
On ice, I think that's what they call it.
We don't. It's a form of cryonics, suspended animation. I suppose you could say it's a lot like an induced coma.
Really?
Yeah?
Are you saying I've been asleep for 13 years?
Well, a little less, evidently, but essentially, yeah.
But that's
Nuts! I know, right?
We've been monitoring you the whole time, of course, 24/7.
Yes, and we have been taking care of all of your bills. Everything's been paid for. Yeah. All of your stuff is exactly the way you left it.
what about my wife? What about Mira?
She was your wife? I thought she was just your girlfriend. No, look, I was just kidding. I know, I was at the wedding. I think, wasn't I? Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't bring her up. I didn't want to dampen the good mood in here. It seems, after a few years, after you were on ice, your wife's, citizen status or lack thereof, that became kind of a thing. Look, we tried to intervene on your behalf, but the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement people, they did not want a multi-million-dollar reality show. So we did what we could, but they just bounced her back to Guatemala.
She was from Algeria!
Look, I know this is a lot to process. Do you want my assistant to get us some tapas or something?
Give me your phone! Give me a phone! That's the year?
Yes.
thing is working?
Yes.
I don't. You weren't kidding! I thought you were kidding.
On the good news front, the Seattle Mariners finally won a World Series.
This is unbelievable!
I know! Oh, it sure is. Oh my gosh, a lot of things have changed, Charlie. I mean, people are going around in jetpacks.
What about my cancer?
Oh, you still have that.
Am I still terminal? Am I still terminal?
Yeah, you are. So I guess, not everything has changed, but, we tried to do as much as we could. Hey, try to look at it on the bright side, all right?
Have you found a cure?
No, not yet.
I'm sure they're trying.
All the time.
I don't remember asking for this.
No,
I didn't authorize this. What?
you are right. Not directly. No. Yeah, but you did in your contract. Yes, sir. Now, look. This is not some boilerplate bullshit that we cut and paste for any Yahoo with a walk-on. No, sir. This is some top-tier shit, my friend. This is reserved for the elite, the best of the best. You make us an awful lot of money, Charlie, and we want to help you help us. And that is how this relationship works, my friend. So, now I had a hunch that this might come up. So here is subsection 12, subsection 3, paragraph 2. In the event of a life-threatening emergency or a terminal illness, you give us, your representation, the authority to put you to sleep for a little while we review your options, but not if you are working. And you remember you were just finishing that Charlize Theron thing when you got your diagnosis. So we waited until it was done, we talked to your doctors, and voila. One chloroform-soaked rag later, here you are.
We did not use a rag.
I am just interjecting a little levity into the situation, doctor. The nature of your diagnosis and the timetable of things, we thought it was prudent to act as soon as possible.
Why?
Why what?
Why would you do this at all? Why would you want to do this?
Because it's in your contract. You didn't have to sign it, Charlie, right? We went over it with you in considerable detail.
I don't remember any of this.
Well, you just woke up. It's bound to be a little fuzzy.
It will most likely all come back to you at some point.
Most likely?
Look, it's...
Nothing in this world is 100% certain, Mr. Wolf.
Read it. Right there. All right, look, I know the print is small and there are a few typos, but it's all there right after the clauses you had us put in because you never wanted to work with real animals, politicians, or former astronauts. Oh, don't be like this, my friend. Come on. You are still here. You are still alive.
Oh, technically, yes, alive, but not living. Not really.
If you want to pick nits.
I've been comatose for over a decade.
Look, I know this is hard to talk about, it's hard to think of, but your diagnosis was terminal.
I know that!
So you don't have many days left, my friend, and we don't want to waste any of them. We want to use every minute that you are up and about and able to jump out of a plane. We want to make them count. Look, could we just focus on the positive? Just for a little while. I have some news that I think is going to make you a very happy fella. Now, we could have woken you up sooner, yes, but I didn't feel right doing that for just any deal that came across my desk. No! You are one of the biggest stars in the world. in the universe now because they are beaming 2 of your most popular movies right out into space. So I was not going to just, waste a day on some Philistine talk show appearance or some wart removal commercial. No, sir.
You were bringing me back for a wart remover commercial?
No, I wasn't. That's my whole point. But I was bringing you back for this. To look at the script for the project written by one of the hottest new up-and-coming writers around. Co-starring one of the hottest new up-and-coming actresses around. And directed by Alyssa Yarby. All right, you don't know her. She's new. She's Finnish. She is fabulous. This is going to be great. There is a scene in a plane. All right, I don't want to spoil it.
You put me on ice so you could wake me up for this.
Yeah. You're going to love it, Charlie. It's going to be great, and you're going to be great in it.
Does it have a dog? I like movies with dogs. What was that one where they ate all the meatballs? I like that one. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Everything I knew is either change or different. And you want me to just...
You should not get so excited.
I know.
You should not get so excited.
I know. Look, Charlie, please, just read the thing. You're gonna love it. It is a real page turner.
My entire world is changed and different.
Right. I understand. Look, there really are a lot of positives. Like we have paid for everything that you have purchased. All taken care of. The Bentley, the fishing boat, the organic lentil farm. They've all been paid off. As well as the people who know things, about things that you didn't want anyone else to know,
Do you have a picture of my
yeah.
co-star?
Right there. Be still my heart.
Height?
5'7"?
So she will be shorter than me.
Yep.
Age?
Well, her resume said 27, but I think she's 42 or 43.
Married?
She was, but not anymore. Now, my understanding of that situation is that it was a rather spontaneous thing, and a lot of whiskey was involved. It didn't work out.
Does she have a dog?
Is there any nudity in this?
Well, you have to take your socks off in one scene, I think. Does that count?
There are a lot of pages in this.
I know. Look. We're working on it.
Yeah, this could work.
Yeah.
What if I say no?
Well, that's your prerogative, of course. But as your agent, I would strongly advise you to think about it. Not too long, I understand, but, mull it over. Give it its due. Look, you are the only one that they are going to for this thing. So there's no rush.
I would not wait too long.
I know, but you can't really go with your gut in this situation. I mean, you've really got to consider all of the various particulars, Charlie.
You didn't answer my question. What if, after really thinking it through, what if only at that moment I say no?
Well, then I guess, they'd put you...
Put you back to sleep. Back on ice. Bye-bye.
For how long?
There's really no way to know that for sure. I mean, good scripts like this don't come around this often. Even for an actor of your stature. I mean, look how long it took for us to find this one. It's got a great paycheck. It's got great awards potential. They have a lot of awards nowadays. They give them out. We ought to be able to find something they can put you up for.
What if I say yes? What if I agree to do this thing?
Well, then
And
we're gonna keep you around for all of the reshoots and, you know, the ADR.
Okay, when that's done, that's what I'm asking, all right? When I've done everything I need to do, and then contractually, then what happens?
Well, then, I guess, you know, they just. Look, I know the situation is far from ideal, but your condition is terminal. I don't want to be morbid, but you don't have many days left. You don't want to waste any, do you?
So essentially, I'm a prisoner.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No, not at all.
I'm a prisoner of my own signature.
Please don't get excited.
I don't get a say in anything, in any of this.
Yes, you do. You got a say in whether you want to do this script or not. That's a say, isn't it?
You're my representation. You're supposed to be looking out for my interests.
We are.
You work for me.
We do. And we only take 25%.
I thought it was 10.
It went up 8 or 9 years ago. 25% is the going rate now. But the bulk of it still goes to you.
And what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Anything you want. It's your choice. We don't want to micromanage your decisions, Charlie. We don't want to impinge on your personal freedoms.
As long as you pay your medical bills, which are numerous. This is not a cheap undertaking. Most people do not get to cheat death like this. You are a lucky person.
How am I cheating anything? I'm still dying.
Yes, but not quite as quickly.
Think about it like this. What if the next time you wake up, boing, they have found a cure for this? Now, wouldn't that be exciting?
That's a remote possibility, I suppose.
You've got to work on your bedside manner, Doctor.
I'm just being realistic. I don't want him to get his hopes up.
This is why doctors don't get tips. Winnie, Oh! He's gonna say yes. Get him a tip.
Hold on! Just pump your brakes, will ya, for a minute? Ah! I can see why you're pushing for this. It's not horrible.
Oh!
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to say no.
Did he just pass? Was that a pass?
I don't know what that means.
It means no, nein, no, bouging. I'm not gonna do this thing here, and I'm not gonna allow you to put me back on
On ice?
Yeah,
I
correct.
don't think you can say no to that.
I think I just did.
You would be in breach of contract
If what? If I get to be the one to decide whatever I need to do with my time that I have left.
Charlie. I don't really want to have to sue you.
You are going to sue me?
I don't want to. Lawsuits are expensive. They tie up a lot of resources and time, and we are already embroiled in that thing with the writer for that film, that edible arrangements movie you wanted to do a few years ago. So I don't want to spend my entire day talking to lawyers.
You're not exactly leaving with many choices here, Winnie.
It is better than having no choices about anything at all. Why are you giving me such a hard time about this? Charlie, I busted my butt to put this deal together for you. It is a very good deal. It is a better deal than you have ever gotten before. So don't go getting all Aguilera on me, all right? Just say yes to the fucking thing so we can all move on. I've got to be somewhere at 2. I know, I'm late. I'm supposed to meet some people for fondue, and I fucking hate fondue.
I think you're missing the point.
I don't think I am, Charlie. I think you are being a prima donna.
This is my life! I'm not your fucking puppet.
What are you going to do with it, huh? You going to sit around your 5-bedroom, 6.5-bath house in your cashmere monogram pajamas, drinking your beet smoothies and rearranging your self-portrait collection until the end? Huh? Everybody has moved on, Charlie. Your friends are all gone. Your wife, all your pets have died. At least you will have something to do. Sign.
Fine. Fine!
Great.
Give me a pen.
Wait! Oh, you're not just agreeing to this so you can get on set. And then when no one is paying any attention, grab a golf cart and make your way to a new life somewhere in Melbourne, are you?
No! I've seen the errors of my ways. You're right.
All right,
I'm wrong.
good.
Pen.
That was a thing, huh? You know, you will not regret this.
Oh, I know I won't.
Hey, I promise.
Okay, fun time is over. My patient needs his rest. Back to bed, Mr. Wolf.
Feeling exhausted.
Lay down. Get some rest.
Will I shut my eyes?
You're still very weak.
Ah. Is he asleep?
Like a baby. So, how did I do?
What? Oh, great. You're a regular Lawrence, what's his name? I almost thought you were a real doctor. I almost asked you about my bone spurs, so you did great. But you can't compare to him. No, I mean, this guy,
He was very lifelike.
he was, wasn't he? I agree. And you know, Doc, I didn't notice a single glitch this time, did you?
No, and his arms didn't fall off this time.
Progress. How is the body?
Oh, still in perfect condition. I checked on it this morning.
You didn't accidentally turn off the freezer again, did you?
No, I double-checked everything.
Ah.
How long has he been dead?
About 8.5 years now.
Did he actually have cancer?
No. I just added that to the copy a while ago.
So how did he die?
Oh, that is an excellent question. You know, no one really knows for sure. When they found the body, he was lying face down in the middle of the fairway, a pitching wedge in one hand and a red plastic cup of some various unidentified liquors and ice in the other. The autopsy was always vague about the cause of death. It never really confirmed or denied anything. The cops found some footprints around the body that were never identified, and you know, he did occasionally run around with some questionable people, so who knows what that's all about. Gosh, at the end of the day, he is the only one who knows what happened, and he's not talking, so the good news is we were able to get our hands on the body and we preserved it perfectly. I mean, this is astounding, is it not? I mean, he looks as good dead as he did alive. You know, if he had drowned or jumped out of a window or got himself all tangled up in a thresher or something, none of this would be possible. The body has to be in tip-top condition to make a copy of this quality.
So, is he like a robot or something?
No, he's not a robot or something. I mean, he is something, but he's not a robot. That would be idiotic. I mean, this is not Buck Rogers. No. You can't make a robot who looks and acts like a Korean Film Critics Association multi-million-dollar award-winning celebrity who can do what you want when you want it. No. This is an intricate, three-dimensional digital recreation, patent pending. No one on earth can do this, except us. I mean, we came close. A few years ago, there was a version that, well, it turned green after a while, so I got it booked on a sci-fi thing. Only in the middle of the shoot, he started to call everyone Lionel, so that didn't work out. A couple of them I was able to book on some things if the director kept him really, really, really far away from the camera, but this version, I mean, look at him. This version, I think I can finally book on the real big jobs. I think I may be able to get his actual quote finally. I mean, we're not ready for a love scene yet. We tried that once. So, he exploded. Yeah, Lady Gaga was not pleased. So, all right, will you do me a favor? Can you help me get him back to the lab?
Do you mind paying me first?
Well, sure, I can do that. Do you mind if I give you a check?
Is it gonna bounce?
I don't think so. No, look, do me a favor. Just don't cash it until Tuesday, okay?